Hey, you Doc? Ready to go?
Actually, Johnny, I don't think...
We're ready.
Swing! Swing!
So here's a secret movie made in 1994 that was never released in theaters. It was made by the infamous Roger Corman for under $1 million solely to ensure the studio could maintain the movie rights to these characters. Never seen that before.
We'd like to continue our existing relationship. So, if we're all in agreement?
Add to it, this movie is absolutely ridiculous in almost every aspect. Reed Richards is a scientist who decides to take Sue and Johnny Storm into space in much the same manner you might take a child to get ice cream.
Hi, Mrs. Storm. Johnny and Susan go to outer space with us?
Dr. Doom has a crazy cheap costume, and they didn't even do any voiceover work with him, so every word he says comes out completely muffled.
You may call me Dr. Doom. Fateful night, 10 years ago, made me what I am today. I had such a unbearable hatred for you, Lee, for turning me into this.
The story is just this jumbled mess involving the four going into space, getting powers, Dr. Doom doing evil stuff while the jeweler goes around and steals stuff. This film is just a joke from beginning to end. Horrible effects, cheesy acting, laughable story. It's a complete mess. It's because of all these problems that ends up being the best Marvel movie so far. Let me go ahead and restate that. In 1994, a Fantastic Four movie was the best Marvel movie. Times have changed. No, it's not good by any stretch of the word. However, there's an earnest charm to this movie that's hard to describe. It's like at a management level, no one cared remotely, but at the ground level, everyone gave their all in a futile attempt to make this movie more than it ever would have a chance to be. The Fantastic Four is just terrible, yet it's far more than any other Marvel movie at the time. The Punisher is just dark and boring. Howard the Duck was just weird, while Captain America was pretty much all of those negatives rolled into one. Fantastic Four actually does try to capture the fun of the comic books. It's hardly a success, but at least there's some form of effort here. In many ways, this movie is completely unashamed to be what it is. It's also interesting that, of all the Marvel movies made at this time, this was the one that never saw the light of day until the internet. At this point, every Marvel movie has been varying levels of bad, but at least here there's a glimmer of hope. Maybe with some effort from the entire production, instead of just half of it, Marvel could make a good Fantastic Four movie if nothing else. That is possible, right?
You serious?
Hey, if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And if you really love this video, consider visiting my Patreon page.